6-inch concrete blocks is the popular choice used in Jamaica to build concrete walls for house retaining walls and many construction sites. So people always ask me, what is the best size building blocks to build a house? So the common concrete blocks used across the island is the 6 inches concrete block to build most wall. You have 8 inches concrete block as well, but they mainly use the 8-inch concrete blocks to do like swimming pools and so things with more pressure, like for water. Some construction site, like special project, they will use the 8 inches block to build wall as well. But the most common choice is the 6 inches concrete blocks to build wall for house, fence, and many concrete projects. So as you can see here, these guys laying some 6 inches concrete blocks. And do remember, whenever time you're making your walls, it require rebars. And the rebars normally one rebar to like 16 inches apart, which the concrete block is, give you more specification, the concrete block. It is 6 inches wide, 8 inches high, and 16 inches long. So the longer part of the block is 16 inches, the height of the block is 8 inches, and the width of the block is 6 inches. So when they're doing the steel work, the rebar, they mainly install the steel in the footing or the foundation 16 inches apart. So every block get a steel or a rebar for stronger walls. So as you can see here, these guys is doing on a construction site building a 4-bedroom house, and they are using 6 inches building blocks and a lot of steel. And when if you notice where the wall intersect, there is a column like a steel work for each column. So from time to time they're always saying, with most of my video they're saying, in Jamaica they're not building, the walls are not strong because they're not buttering the face of the block or the ears of the block or whatever. We use a lot of rebars in our building of walls. When earthquake, from my experience so far, I can remember there is no building failure with earthquake in Jamaica if they go and do it like this with the right amount of steel and the proper building codes. So most foreigners think that we are just doing the wall what we want how we want to do it. No, there's a building code by the relevant authority where all workmen and contractors have to work by. Fail to do so, the inspector will not pass these jobs. So these walls are built to specification and building codes. We are not just doing what we want to do. We are doing what was taught to us to do. So these walls are strong. We don't have any experience of these failure. As long as they do the right thing, build the wall on a solid foundation, so the footing or the foundation of the wall is properly dig. Everything done to a specification by the relevant authority. There's a building code for Jamaica. So I'm not going to say this because from time to time people are saying we are not buttering the ears of the block and if earthquake and whatever. No, our building, we don't have much earthquake, yes. But when we do have earthquake, we don't have any building failure. As such, I might be none at all. I'm not 100% sure on that. I am not right across the island, but it would report in the news. So just giving you an idea about the 6 inches building blocks and what it's best for. So the 6 inches building blocks, concrete building blocks, cylinder blocks, is used to build walls. And like for instance in this construction scene here, the walls don't have anything to do with the decking. The decking have to do with the columns. The columns is what hold the weight. Most people thought that the block is what hold the building up. No, the steel hold the wall. That's it, don't tear down. So the blocks is just for the walling. For the weight is the columns. So if you're planning to build a room or anything like that and don't put any column in it, you gotta put decking on it, concrete decking, it cannot work. The building block cannot hold the pressure for the concrete decking. Make a note of that. It must have columns. So the rebar here is just to hold the wall together as it don't tear down. The columns is what hold the pressure of the concrete decking or the concrete slab. If you think this video is educational or interested, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, share, press the notification bell to see more videos like this. If you have any question, please leave it below this video. As I always do, I try to answer as much questions as I can. What you think about these workmen laying 6 inches concrete building blocks? Are they doing a good job? Are they working sloppy? Let me know. I always like to know what's going on. And you can check out my other videos with how to build a concrete house, concrete wall. A lot of video about construction in Jamaica. So just leave your comments. Check my video out. So we are just giving an insight on some 6 inches concrete block. So it is the popular choice to lay building walls in Jamaica, house, retaining wall and all those things. Check the channel out. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. And as I always say, peace. I am out. Yeah, just run out the black man and get it on the next level. So if you have to look here, there's any problem, you just put some black and full up in material.